can't press her breast to check if milk is coming out. And like her that I have a womb of a 40 years old. So they would always assume it's the woman that has issues. They would not check the husband or stuff. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're seeing my face for the first time. Hi, my name is Aisha. I'm a mom YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber based in Abuja, Nigeria. Please subscribe, turn up your notification bell so you know when next I post a new video. So today we'll be talking about infertility. Yes, infertility. I know it's not really a fun topic to talk about, but I want to share my experience with infertility. So if it's something you would enjoy to watch or something you would like to watch anyways, please keep on watching. Okay. So let me give you guys a backstory. I got married to my husband in 2014. That's almost 8 years ago by August. And so when we got married, we did our nikah. Nikah is an Islamic way of, it's a wedding, Islamic wedding. But we had a very intimate nikah. It was just my parents, his parents. I mean, his mom wasn't there anyways. His family members, my family members, and like four of my friends were there. So it was very intimate, and some people already assumed, I don't know the way it is where you're from, but where I'm from, when people have quiet things, like they're hiding something, they don't want somebody to know something. So most people assumed I was pregnant because we had an intimate nikah. So after the nikah, I went back to school because I was in school when we got married. My husband went back to his work. Everything was going on okay until 6 months after, because we got married August. I remember I finished school November and then I moved back to Lagos where we were staying. So that's like January, February, March, nothing happened. No baby, no pregnancy. I could remember my school mother in secondary school had called me like, "How am I hiding pregnancy?" She heard news that I had a baby, and when we had the nikah, so many people were angry that I didn't invite them. I was like, I could not invite everybody because we wanted it to be intimate. Because as at them, just lost my father-in-law, and we didn't want a big wedding or a big nikah, just something because we didn't even stay after the nikah. We all went our ways. We went back to Lagos. My parents went about their day. We didn't even cook. I mean, that was how intimate it was. So that was when she now was like, I'm not pregnant. Which baby? Like, they said you were pregnant. That was why you had an intimate nikah. I was like, no, I wasn't pregnant. So can't somebody just do what they want to do when they want to do it? Anyways, fast forward to March. That's like how many months after? Like almost eight months after marriage. Nothing, no baby. Because then my mom, my mother-in-law, everybody was concerned. Like, what are you guys going to do? There's no baby. Are you going to check yourself medically and all of that? So we went to one hospital in Lagos. We're staying in Lagos and we're staying in Festac. When we met the doctor, we're glad because people referred him. He's a gynecologist. People referred him, and because he was elderly, we felt okay, he had the experience. So when we got there, they asked questions. And you see, Nigerian hospital, they would always assume it's the woman that has issues. They would not check the husband or stuff like that. So when we got there, he was asking questions. Sincerely, you guys, I felt really bad, and my husband saw it. Like all the questions were directed at me. Have I given birth before? When did I start menstruating? They didn't ask my husband anything. So the man asked questions like, when did I start menstruating? I said I started menstruating at 10 years old. He was like, oh wow, that's so early. Okay. Then when we ran tests and all of that, we did scans. We insisted they check my husband too because we're a couple, we came together. So why are they checking only the wife? So they checked my husband as well. So after the test result came out, they're like, that I have a womb of a 40 years old. That's why I'm finding it hard to um to get pregnant. And because I didn't I started menstruating on time and all of that, and then I have hormonal imbalance. The man said so many things. When he said that you have a womb of a 40 plus old woman, I was devastated. I was like, what is this, God? You guys, Wait, seeing your period every month when you are trying to get pregnant is the hardest thing that can happen to anybody. That is the worst thing that can happen to anybody. You seeing your period, or people that you got married at the same time with. Like, I could remember my cousins, they would come like, this person put to bed. I'll be so happy for them, but I'll be so sad for myself. I'll start crying. My husband was so worried. I'm like, it's not that the person that we got married together is having babies. What's wrong with us? What's this? What's that? So in that hospital, we started going to the hospital. The hospital, they give me injection on my leg, on my stomach, my bum bum. Like, when my ovulation, they were checking my calendar to be sure when I was just taking injection. Ovulation was painful. Everything was just painful. Like, and whenever I see my period, I would just be crying. Like, what is this? So after doing all that for months, my mother-in-law and my mom were like, okay, you guys should come to learn. We had this doctor in learning, is very good. Come and try him out. He's going to, hopefully you guys get what you want from him. So we came to learning, you guys, and we're supposed to see the owner of the hospital. When we got there, the owner of the hospital was not around, but we met a medical doctor as well. That was like, okay, before the doctor gets here, let him just ask us questions so we would have like our information before the other doctor gets here. So we started asking questions again, like, okay, where did we go anywhere before coming here? We're like, yes, we had been to hospital, and this is what they said. It was like rubbish. That's why would they say you have a 40-year-old womb? Why? Because she started menstruating at 10 years. That doesn't make sense. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, this one knows what he's doing. So it was like, okay, do I feel pain in my stomach? Do I feel pain in my breast? Am I lactating? There is milk coming out of my breast. That's lactating means. I was like, no. And I wouldn't know because I didn't press my breast for milk. So I was like, okay, we'll have to check that. I was like, okay. My husband was like, are you okay? Why would you say that's okay? No, sir, that's not okay. Can't press her breast to check if milk is coming out. You guys, as at then, because I was trying to conceive. Anything anybody says, they say they want to put hand inside my bum bum. They say they want to do anything. It's fine, just do it. So far, you're going to get the root of whatever it is that is making us not conceive. So the doctor got angry. I was like, okay, what are you saying? What do you mean? He's a medical doctor. He has been a medical doctor for years. Why will he say that? And I was like, he understands that if she's dying or she's in labor, that's fine. But there's nothing wrong with her. She's fine. Just check if there's milk coming out of her breast. It's something she can do herself. Please, you can't do that. The doctor was sure angry, you guys. That's how the head doctor came in, and my husband was like, oh, this is what happened. The head doctor was like, yes, the doctor can do that. I'm sure that he only said that to because he's his staff. He wouldn't want to ridicule his staff in front of us, but it just didn't make sense. And you guys, so they now told us to go for tests. When we were going for the test, we had done the blood work, and also I was supposed to swap, vagina swap. And so a young man or a boy just came in and was like, okay, madam, are you ready for your swap? My husband was like, sorry, I don't want doing it. I was like, sorry, I the one doing it. I was like, yes. I'm like, no, you don't have female nurses. I was like, they have. It's like, okay, they'll have to do it because you can't do it. The doctor, because I had already shown them down, he's like, oh, okay, no problem. The doctor was like, but that's their work. He said again that if she was in labor or she's in danger or she's dying, but there's nothing wrong with her swap. It's something very intimate. Let a female doctor, be a female nurse, do it. So you guys, alhamdulillah, now after almost 8 years, we have three beautiful kids. And I'm using myself as a point of contact to every woman out there that is trying to conceive. I pray Allah will do the best for you, grant you your heart desires, give you kids, make your pregnancy an easy breezy one by God's grace, because it's not how far but how well. We've been married for almost 8 years now. We have our first child is 5, so you can see it. But we are fine. There's no position. There's no who had baby first, who doesn't have baby first. Just pray that Allah blesses anybody that is trying to conceive. So that was my experience with doctors when I was trying to conceive. So things I did by myself, things I googled off the internet that were funny. I could remember after sex, I would put pillow on my legs to puff myself up so I can do this way so the sperm doesn't escape. Yes, that sounds stupid, but I saw it on Google. Google is not your friend sometimes, you guys. You do silly things when you are desperate. I'll put it that way because I was desperate. So, and I could remember I would be pressed after sex and I wouldn't want to do anything, want to go and pee. I wouldn't want to stand up so it doesn't slip out. Guys, it's funny now, but at then it was the hardest thing I've had to do. Like so many things, like sex was no longer enjoyable. It was just for us to just conceive, just for baby. This baby should just stay. And I remember we took some ABBA concussions as well. We about called 𝐦𝐨𝐬. We did that as well. And alhamdulillah, so far so good. We're so you guys, I know this topic is not very bubbly, but I know I had some funny experiences which I chipped in. And again, I'm praying any woman that is trying to conceive, you're watching this video, you're trying to conceive, may Allah make it easy for you. Your baby is coming. Your baby is coming. Hug yourself because your baby is coming. Your baby is coming. You're going to grab your baby. You're going to hold your baby this year by God's grace. Okay, not this year. No, 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 you can't hold your baby again this year. We are not pregnant yet. But trust me, early next year, by God's grace, I'm using myself as a point of contact. So you guys, if you have had any experience with infertility, or you know somebody that does, or something you can share, if you have your own child now, it's not easy, you guys. But we always have reason to thank God. So you guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, please give this video a thumbs up, give this video, share this video to your loved ones, and thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye bye.